Hello everybody, going to talk today about how HMPA has found oil that 3D has missed. This is a 3D seismic map of an actual study that I did. The client gave me permission to use this as an example as long as I marked out the well names. We do obviously take confidentiality very seriously, but we appreciate him letting us use it to this extent. As you can see here, actually we had already studied this before I had ever seen this 3D. So my location was picked before I ever saw this. But what we have here in a 3D sense is we have a limestone structure here. We've obviously got a fault right here. The geophysicist picks on this particular area were here and here. There were two dry holes drilled right here. They were twins. One of them was actually into this high structure already. Had some shows in it, but it was very tight with poor reservoir quality. Then you come down here on the very edge of that fault, and that well was too low and had a water test. So I came in with HMPA technology prior to this, prior to me seeing this 3D study, and my location was right there. And I was getting an HMPA anomaly, very strong, that basically correlated with this little red indentation here. So, being spooked by these holes here, he did drill off to the side here at this location that I picked. Got a fantastic well. So it kind of goes to show you, there's a lot of oil left out here along these 3D highs. This was too low. This was too high. So how do you know where to go? Looking at this from a 3D perspective, you're probably not going to pick that location. But use us with your 3D or use us by ourselves. We don't look for structure. We look for oil, regardless of what caused it to be there, whether it's stratigraphic, whether it's structural. The tool doesn't care. It's looking for fluid at depth. Another area, situation where we're finding a lot of prolific sand production is in situations where, say, this is an Arbuckle high. And guys will come in and drill the tops of these Arbuckle highs, get dry holes, and they walk away. In some of these areas, we're finding sands that are washed up against these Arbuckle highs and getting some prolific sand wells that we're finding with our technology along those highs. Now, again, that's not something you're going to figure out with 3D. It certainly helps to know that the high is there, because then we can go in and we can kind of start looking along these flanks, and that's where we're finding some prolific sands laying up against these highs. And it's not always on the same side. Sometimes we're finding it on the south side, we get on the north side, and we got nothing. So it would be impossible to go out there without a tool like what we have and find this little well hiding out there. So that just goes to show you what's out there, what the potential is. You can dig your old 3D maps out of the desk and have us go over them, and we'll find some of these things that have been missed out there. Or we can simply start from scratch and go over a tract without 3D and have success as well. So we hope you all have a great weekend.